Hey, what's up? It's your girl Love. Hope everybody's out there and being safe and getting your little shots for COVID-19 if that's what you're into. Um, and I just wanted to remind you guys I did a lot of homework over the last few months and ended up getting my first shot, and my second shot is due here coming up next week. So I did the Pfizer, but they have Moderna, which is 2 shots, Johnson & Johnson, which is 1 shot. And so far I felt really good, but I want you to make your own decision and choice about that. Anyway, let's get down to it. Okay, Sharon Osborn was on, I guess they have a talk show called The Talk. And I don't know if you guys saw this clip, but go check it out on YouTube where, Oprah had that whole interview with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, and I'm sorry, the Duchess, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And Piers Morgan is a white guy, and he is also a Brit, and he has a lot of negative, nasty, racist, and culturally tropish things to say about Black people, especially Meghan Markle. So Sharon Osborn decided to put out a tweet and say that she fully supported Piers and that he was her friend, full stop. Okay, so basically she as a white woman is saying to a white man, listen, I'm your girl. I got you. I don't care. It's all good. No matter what he said, how racist he's been, especially against Meghan Markle, he's just mad because Prince Harry got her and he tried to date her and it didn't work out. Okay. So anyway, beyond all that, he's also just a racist motherfucker. That's all there is to it. Okay. So Sharon got on her show, The Talk, with her co-host, and her co-host is a Black woman who is like well known as not only the co-host with that woman, Sharon Osborn, but she's been on The Talk for like 11 years, and she is one of our best comedians. Like, she's so cool. So they're sitting there talking, and somebody brings up the question about, so you did this tweet, Sharon, with Dude, about Dude and how you support him. And, she was just asking Sharon, so what do you think, about people saying things like you're supporting a racist on Twitter and things like that. So Sharon went into full-blown white fragility. Oh, she got defensive. Oh, she got angry. Oh, she turned to this beautiful Black woman and was like, oh, don't you start crying, which she wasn't crying, okay? But, okay, don't you start crying. Because if anybody should cry, I should cry. Because I feel like I'm being in an electric chair. Bitch, you're the one who did all that on Twitter, okay? You're the one who supported a racist on Twitter. What do you want? What do you want? So she's raising her voice. She's getting angry. Then she's getting defensive. And this is normal white fragility for white women, especially. And then what's the last thing? Come on, sisters. You know what the last thing is? Come on, let me hear you say it. What's the next thing Sharon Osborn did in this whole thing? Okay, wait. And you better not start crying, Black woman, because I'm the one who should be crying, and so I am. Listen, bitch. First of all, who the fuck are you talking to? Okay? Listen. This is something sisters don't say out loud because we're trying to keep our jobs. We are supposed to remain, quote unquote, professional, while white women play that whole fragility bullshit in our faces. And because they have authority a lot of times, because, you know, as Black women, no matter how highly we're educated, we're rarely in positions of authority. And if we are, we're constantly being undermined. But because of their whiteness, they automatically feel like they're in authority, and sometimes they are. So this is, Sharon's gotten other people fired, called them ghetto on there. Girl, have you met your ugly husband? Ozzy Osborn is as ghetto as it gets. And you right there with them. So she's yelling, you know, and then she's raising her voice and she's going off, and then she starts crying. And what, so we're supposed to feel sorry for you? But Black women go through this on, every Black woman I know that goes to work, and that's pretty much all the Black women I know, they work outside of the home, they have to deal with a white woman's fragility. And we have to modify our tone and soothe you and help you feel better about your badass behavior. You'll sit right there calling us out, saying all type of shit, raising your voice, Sharon started cursing and all kinds of shit. Listen, I don't know about other sisters, but I'm going to speak for me. I've never put up with that shit, and I ain't about to start today. I'm not. You don't have the right to talk to me any kind of way. And you don't have the right to fuck with my money because you're an authority and you don't want to take responsibility and accountability for your own badass behavior. So you want to come over here, start raising your voice to me, and start going off on me. And then I'm supposed to sit there and do this and let you just talk and quietly try to talk you down. No, bitch. No. You are responsible for your behavior. And if those of you who say you're allies out there, white women who say you're allies out there, you've seen this happen time and time again, and you said nothing. You've walked out of a meeting or a gathering and you just, whispered to somebody, oh, that felt so uncomfortable. But you didn't do anything to put a stop to it in the moment. And you didn't go back to that other white woman who treated Black women and Black men like shit. But we're not supposed to raise our voice. We can't be angry because then we're being aggressive and we're being defensive. No, bitch, if you come at me, I'm definitely coming for you. That's for real. And I think as sisters, I know most of us are articulate. I just love to articulate profanity personally. But, most of us are articulate. We know how to state what's going on with us. We know how to calmly do it in the midst of all of those things. But I think it's time for us to stand up and call the shit out for what it is. Here's what you do. You go, excuse me, let me stop you right there. This doesn't make me feel good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you have your feelings right in here with the rest of your culture. And I'm going to leave. And when you feel like you can be respectful and have a respectful conversation where you moderate your tone and you don't go running to your little boss and talking about how I should be gone because you feel uncomfortable about me saying something to some dirt you did. Okay? When you think you can do that, then we'll see if I feel like talking about it. Because speaking to me is not a right of yours. White fragility woman. That's not a right. It's a fucking privilege. And I'll take it from you quick and in a hurry. So you don't get to come out of your mouth crazy. You don't get to come out of your mouth with white fragility. I'm not going to stand for it. I am a human being. I'm not just a Black woman sitting here. I am a human being. And this is what I expect from you and your behavior. And I won't tolerate any less. Now, I've done that in the workplace. I've stopped it cold right there. I've gone into people's offices and said, so sounds like we have a problem. Well, actually, you have a problem. So I'm here. right here, me and you. Won't you tell me what your problem is? I'll listen. And then I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen next. And that's what we need to be able to do, sisters. I think all the stresses that we have going into a workplace where we know we have to tolerate this type of biased, oppressive, violent behavior, because Sharon Osborn was being violent. When white women start yelling at you and then getting angry and then, starting to crying and the tears, and then they go behind your back and they start trying to fuck with your money and your job and your good name, they need to be stopped right there. You need to let them know. This is something you just are not going to do, ma'am. You are not going to fuck with my money, and you are not going to fuck with my good name. We're not doing that. And you ain't fucking with my family. All three of them is the same thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to go get yourself together. And when you get yourself together, if I feel like allowing you the privilege to speak to me after this badass behavior and tantrum you're having, then we'll see. But I'll let you know. So, ladies, that's it. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great one, and I hope you're out there being safe.